What's more painful, clinging to a toxic love or leaving someone you still care for but no longer love? What is going on here? I'm not even gonna pause this. I'm just gonna leave it just like that. What's more painful, clinging to a toxic love or leaving someone you still care for? Again, it depends on what situation you're in. But as for me, it's leaving someone you still care for but no longer love. Let me just clarify something here. I do not condone divorce or separation. You invest as much as you can in your marriage. You try all the resources. If you need to go to therapy, you need to go to counseling. You do what you need to do to make it work. Now, if you did all of that, and you see that it's not going anywhere, then you wait for your green light from God. But you have to do what you need to do to make this work. Just don't go saying, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this. And you haven't even tried to even fix it. That's not how this works. You need to try every resource you can to make this work. And if it doesn't, wait for your green light. That's painful. That's painful because you don't want to hurt anybody and you feel like you're being selfish with your feelings, but you know deep inside it's not working anymore. They must know deep inside it's not working anymore. You still have this care and affection towards the person, but that love that wasn't taken care of, that love that wasn't pampered, that love that wasn't consistent in it, slowly just fades away. So what else are you holding on to after that? That love has to be maintained. That love needs to be poured into all the time. Marriage is not easy. Being in a relationship is not easy. You have to continue fueling that every single day, not take anybody for granted, not just become a person that you're just comfortable and then you don't feel like you need to do anything anymore because you already got them. They're already there. You're already settled. No. There has to be romance. There has to be intimacy. There has to be affection for one another. And again, the love has to be maintained. When that love is no longer there for one another, then all these other emotions start to take place. Rejection. I think the worst one is resentment. And you start resenting the person because they're not that person that you first met. Obviously, people change, and I understand that, but I want to change for the good. I don't want to go backwards, especially when it comes in that relationship, because I have to talk about this in a sense of spirituality and where I come from. And if you go from glory to glory, that means you get better and better. So in a marriage and in a commitment with one another, you're supposed to get better. And if there's something lacking, you're supposed to want to fix that and get better for yourself and for your spouse. And when that is not maintained, all these other feelings come in. And I feel it, they come in and they disrupt that love that you once had. Because the love that you once had, it has holes in it. So all these other feelings are taking over and making that love disintegrate like paper. It's an awkward place to be, right? Because you're not in love with the person, but you still love them, you still care about them. So it's painful. It's painful. But nonetheless, this also has a happy ending. You finally have the boldness to confront what it is that you feel and be real and stand up for what you believe is right. Of course, at first you feel like your whole world is falling apart, and it does fall apart, but you pick yourself back up again, and you freed both of you. You freed both of you. And then you can be happy with whoever you want, or if you want to stay single, whatever it is. But you can, I feel everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves to be loved, truly loved, like that I can't breathe type of love. I respect you type of love. I acknowledge you type of love. I want to cater to you type of love. An intimacy kind of love. A romantic type of love. Everyone deserves that. And what's the point in being in a relationship where it doesn't happen? You're just going to be miserable. And you don't want to be miserable for the rest of your life. So you either try to fix it, or you just say, you can't do it no more. And you do what you feel is right. Even if others don't agree. No one knows your story more than you do. And of course, there's always three sides, you know? The one you talk about, the one they talk about, and the one that God sees. So, leaving someone you care for and no longer love, it's painful. But there has to be a good ending. So, thank you for watching, and I hope that you took a pause listening to the questions and answering them yourself.